Every time you read about the boats you can afford, all that new equipment that you'll never have aboard. Pages full of advertising, cars and stocks and enterprising people who will sell you anything. When you think those fancy magazines have got the best of us, try the sailing magazine for the rest of us. It takes a lot of love and care to keep your pride and joy afloat, and you'll learn everything you need to know when you read Good Old Boat. All that glitz and glitter is the stuff that's made of dreams. Fancy photos make it look much better than it seems. But you know, you'll never try it, probably you'll never buy it. Keep your good old boat and have some fun. When you think those fancy magazines have got the best of us, try the sailing magazine for the rest of us. It takes a lot of love and care to keep your pride and joy afloat, and you'll learn everything you need to know when you read Good Old Boat. You'll learn everything you need to know when you read Good Old Boat.
We're here at the Annapolis Boat Show. It's October, what day is it, Brian?
I have no idea. I think it's the 8th. I'm not sure.
Okay, we're here.
It's Friday.
It's Friday. And Brian is one of our volunteer who's come to work at the booth, and just thought we'd spend a little time talking to Brian. Where are you from, Brian?
I'm from Severna Park, just north of Annapolis, and I found out about this via one of the emails that was sent, and I had actually tried to come last year, and they had so many volunteers that you had too many, and so I was on the list for this year.
Excellent. What kind of boat do you sail?
What do I sail? Actually, I have two boats. One that's a project boat is the Cal 330, and the one that we actually sail is a San Juan 23.
Excellent. So you're kind of a trailer sailor, or do you keep?
We have our trailer sailor is actually the one that sails, and the other one is the big boat is actually on a trailer. It was made specifically for it, and that's the one we're working on.
And how long have you been a reader of Good Old Boat magazine?
I've been a reader since 1999. It was the second year you were in existence, I think.
And do you remember how you even got a hold of that first issue?
No, I don't. I think I found it at a store or something, and I think I picked up the first issue and then subscribed based on that issue, I think. But that was so long ago, I don't remember.
Yeah, it's ancient history, 11 years or so. Brian, why do you keep resubscribing? Why do you keep reading Good Old Boat?
Because of all my favorite part of Good Old Boat is the ideas that I find in there for how to fix boats. I call it the good idea fairy pages, where you're reading it and the good idea fairy comes and sprinkles the dust on you. Say, hey, that's a good idea. I can use that on my boat. And you don't necessarily have to be like a super woodworker or a fiberglass expert. It's something that another good old boater has done, and you can do it as well. You can at least try.
Excellent. Well, anything you want to add about the show, the ambience, what it's been like to work at the booth?
No, it's been great working with the folks from Good Old Boat. Everybody's been really, really friendly and helpful, and it's almost like I came in here just a few hours ago, and it was like I was immediately part of the family. It's really great.
Well, you are. What can I say? That's what it's all about. Thank you so much for helping us out, Brian. Really appreciate it. And
see you next year?
Yeah, we'll see you next year.
Okay.
I took out my wife for to teach her to sail, and she wanted to do more than sit on the rail. She said that she thought she could learn well as me, so I bought her a book and I took her to sea. Now the parts of a sailboat are many indeed, and I told her she must know them all to succeed. And so as we sailed, I would call them by name, in hopes that she'd soon know the rules of the game. Take up on the jib sheet and loosen the bang, and load up the winch just so. Put her over to port till the luffs are both full, and then let the traveler go. We tried it all day, and I tore out my hair. She just couldn't get all the names that was there with them nautical terms. She was taken aback, so we went out again, and I tried a new tack. Pull that rope over there, let the other rope go. Wrap the shiny drum up and crank it. Turn left just a bit till the sails are both smooth, and pick up the red line and yank it. The years came and went with that little refrain. She just couldn't get all those parts in her brain. that nautical language would fill her with dread, but she always did fine if I just up and said, pull that rope over there, let the other rope go, wrap the shiny drum up and crank it. Turn left just a bit till the sails are both smooth, then pick up the red line and yank it. Now the day of the big race came late in the year, and I told her, you cannot come with me, my dear. This is serious business. It ain't fun and games, so I got me some crewmen that knows all the names. Take up on the chip sheet and loosen the line and load up the winch, just so. Oh, put her over to port till the luffs are both full, and then let the traveler go. At the end of the race, we were doing just fine. We were well in the lead as we made for the line. When just at the finish, we found ourselves beat by a boat that had charged from the back of the fleet. I looked at her stern as she gave us a hail. Why, me own wife was sitting right there on the rail. And the old skipper hollered, this boat was dead last, till your lovely wife told us just how to go fast. And she said, pull that rope over there, let the other rope go, wrap the shiny drum up and crank it. Turn left just a bit till the sails are both smooth, and pick up the red line and yank it. Pull that rope over there, let the other rope go, wrap the shiny drum up and crank it. Turn left just a bit till the sails are both smooth, and pick up the red line and yank it.
We're here at Annapolis Boat Show with two more of our volunteers who are helping us out at the Good Old Boat booth, David and Donna Newell. Dave and Donna, where are you guys from?
North Carolina, Greensboro.
What kind of a boat do you sail?
Right now, we're just getting ready to put an Erickson 32 into New Bern.
Excellent.
Working on it for about a year and a half.
And how did you come to get your first Good Old Boat magazine?
Actually,
Wasn't it?
no. Actually, our second boat was a 1980 Hunter 27, and when the gentleman sold us that out of Annapolis, he had 2 years worth of magazines on there, so I read those, and then I sent in a subscription for one, and then every time we've been here, we've just upgraded.
So how long have you been subscribers?
Since 2005.
Like that, yeah. 2004 maybe.
No,
So-
2005.
So you're obviously regular readers. Why do you like the magazine?
Well, for a number of reasons. One, it's enjoyable to read. Two, it has a lot of good articles about things to do, fix it yourself rather than have to pay somebody to do it. On the remodeling of the Erickson, it's really helped me with a lot of components on the rewiring and the replumbing, and because we really have stripped that down to the hull and went back up. So it's had a lot of that information.
Donna, from a woman's standpoint, is there something that you like about the magazine?
I enjoy the way they portray the couples getting along in tight spaces, things like that. Has a lot of good information about like the halyards clanking in the evening and things like that. A lot of tricks of things, and even running the inside of the boat, a lot of things that are very helpful.
Excellent. Anything you want to add about what it's been like to work at our booth here today?
It's like a big family. I mean,
You guys are amazing with all the
and the
singing
funny thing
and-
is, you really don't have. Donna was concerned about, oh my God, I'm gonna have to sell. You really don't have to. Everybody's really said, hey, I know that magazine. Yeah,
the
where
book
do I
sells itself.
where do
It's
I
really
increase my
nice.
subscription or whatever? And you guys have very good classified ads. You have a lot of good sponsors
do,
and a lot
yeah.
of people in the back that you can get a lot of information out of. So that's a big plus too.
We like to hear that, and I know we've got readers who read it literally cover to cover. Obviously, you're some of those readers.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
The only complaint we had was that it's not monthly. We have to wait. But beyond that, that was the only one.
Thank you so much for taking the
Oh,
time to
you're
be
very
with us
welcome.
today
Our pleasure.
and for the interview.
Our pleasure.
Okay.
Nice to see you.
Sailors love their boats a lot, sometimes as much as life. But a boat is more demanding than a husband or a wife. She needs our full attention, she needs a lot of time. That's why sailors often come home covered head to toe in grime. You've been working on the bottom, working on the deck. Your knuckles are all bleeding, there's a dirt ring round your neck. There's a hole for that new through hull that you just bought last fall, but the big hole in your wallet is the biggest hole of all. We're headed for the poorhouse, but at least we get to sail. We'll be back on the water soon if we don't go to jail. For all the sailboat owners, here's a chorus that is rousing. B-O-A-T, break out another 1,000. She needs a brand new furler to furl a brand new Jenny. The diesel needs injectors, they'll cost a pretty penny. The standing rigging's almost shot and that's a lot to pay. The teak needs all new finish, what more is there to say? You think the spending's finished when a chill is in the air. You think perhaps this winter there'll be some funds to spare. But you head off to the boat show, ignoring good advice, and you buy that brand new plotter at the special boat show price. We're headed for the poorhouse, but at least we get to sail. We'll be back on the water soon if we don't go to jail. For all the sailboat owners, here's the chorus that is rousing. B-O-A-T, break out another 1,000. Oh, B-O-A-T, break out another 1,000.